Yeah. I've managed to salvage another Chelsea shirt as I welcome you guys back to episode 4 of the FIFA 20 Chelsea career mode, the Lampard legacy, and this episode is a cracker. Of course, in this one we play months at a time, not just like 3 episodes a game, and I'm going to show you the calendar straight away because we've got some huge ones now. And also, before we carry on, please like, comment, share and subscribe. I'm going to say this at the start of the episode, I usually say it at the end, because I think 80% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed, and that is just it's just heartbreaking. So please, if you really could, just smash the subscribe button, it would really help me. As I'm going to show you today's fixtures, we've got Atletico Madrid first in the group stages of the Champions League. That's a difficult one, followed up by Southampton, which I think we're going to sim. Then we're going to play Newcastle United at the Bridge. Then I'm going to sim Molde. Yes, it's a Champions League game, I'm simming, but I have confidence that we can still get a result there. And then Burnley we're going to play, because I think Chelsea have some struggles against Burnley. I can remember an opening day after they won the league when they lost 3-2 under Antonio Conte. And yeah, it's at Turf Moor as well. So they are the games. And of course, if you haven't seen the last one, go watch it. But if you have, it's going to be a really, really big struggle in this first game against Madrid, because Kepa Arrizabalaga is injured for 2 weeks. And we have to try and play Caballero, who's 74 rated, so that's going to be difficult. And yes, we have gone full strength, but the question is it enough to beat Madrid? As we've got Reed on the bench as well. Just wanted to point this out. 16-year-old, came through the academy in the first month of this series, already 62 rated at 16, so he looks pretty decent because of course Kepa's injured. He comes as the backup to Caballero, who starts with Azpilicueta, Zuma, Upamecano and Alonso as the back four. N'Golo Kante, Kovacic gets the nod over Jorginho, who's tired, and Kai Havertz in the middle with Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner and Pulisic, taking no risks, of course, unless the risk is put upon us with Caballero. Couldn't get my words out then, as Atletico Madrid have won already in this group stage. They must have beaten Molde. I think they've got better goal difference because they are above us as well, but that could be alphabetical as we try and get the result here. Oh, and it's going to be a difficult one this. As you probably should know, most Chelsea players end up at Atletico, especially the strikers, Diego Costa, Morata, who I think I've seen in the lineup, and Juan Cuadrado must have moved to him because I've seen him there as well, another ex-Chelsea man. It's not going to show us the team sheets. Okay, bit weird. I haven't skipped anything, it's just not shown the team sheets. As All Blacks in the net, Trippier, Jimenez, Felipe and Lodi at the back, with Carrasco, Koke, Saul and Juan Cuadrado, the ex-Chelsea man, with Aspas and Morata up front. No Diego Costa involved, don't know if he's on the bench or not. And yeah, it's going to be difficult. It's Atletico Madrid, it's the hardest opponent we have in the group. And of course, Werner scored against his ex-club Leipzig last time. Hopefully Cuadrado or Morata can't do it here. And here's Azpilicueta, native to the country Atletico Madrid's in, as it is in Spain, and he is Spanish, if you didn't know that, as Timo Werner can't get his foot on the ball. Already can tell this is going to be a struggle. Big header, though, from Upamecano, Hakim Ziyech, who I'm yet to change the shirt number of. I apologise for that, guys. I'm going to change it to number 10 after being told in the comments of the last one that he does or wants to wear number 10, or usually does at Ajax. I'm unsure. And yeah, focus back onto this game as Timo Werner gets the ball from their tackle, gives it to the side of him in Kai Havertz. Good ball through as well to Christian Pulisic, who can cut back inside, give it to Timo. Timo with a good turn as well. It's 1-0. It is 1-0. Timo Werner with a superb finish. Christian Pulisic with the ball from out wide. And our fast striker already has us off the mark. That is a huge goal. To say we were struggling in the last episode, started very brightly. Look at that for a cutback. And finesses it past Jan Oblak, a huge, amazing keeper. Kai Havertz, I thought we were going to touch that and make him offside. So good job he stayed away from it as we take the 1-0 lead. And that is very, very reassuring going into the rest of the game. Of course, it's only early on and we've got to hold on. Defying my expectations for this game so far, as that's a good turn and Kovacic couldn't put it back to Kai Havertz. Got to be careful we don't get caught on the counter. That's good passing through, and it's Alvaro Morata. We need to scramble back now. Upamecano and Kurt Zuma trying the best to get back, and what a recovery, as it's given us a penalty. How can you give that? How? Referee's been paid there. After everything good we've done in this game, that gets given. that. That is worse than Bruno Fernandes on Eric Konza. And yes, I'm talking about a real life thing there. If you're watching this at a different time to what I'm talking about, you won't know. Can Caballero prove himself? Oh, he's hit the post. He doesn't need to. Rebound. He's made an amazing save. Still not cleared properly. And it is finally... Oh, what a game. Oh, my God. Honestly, Willy Caballero, I didn't have faith in you. I mean, he missed the penalty. You can't take credit for that. Maybe put him off a bit as I've got another shot. But Caballero's rebound save from that penalty was amazing. And his handling isn't. Still, danger not gone, but Upamecano gets it away. Ball over the top, looking for Carrasco. Maybe a last chance before half-time for Atletico Madrid as he's whipped in. Oh, it was almost at Iago Aspas, who we've managed before with the eye-bar save as Koke gets it. Good ball through to Juan Cuadrado. Good shot as well from Morata, but it's just gone wide. It's going to be 1-0 to us at the break, I think, and it could still be 1-1. They've got the ball back. Alvaro Morata turns. Dayot Upamecano coming out. Just got to be careful with him as well because he is on a yellow as Morata tries to get it. It's not a good clearance to Juan Cuadrado, who hits it first time. And we're not going to be going into the break 1-0 up. Juan Cuadrado, the ex-Chelsea man, gets it in added time to the added time of the first half. I don't know how he's put it in as well. Morata has been a donkey in this game, missing chance after chance, but Cuadrado doesn't miss the chance to put it level against his old club at the bridge. And it's a really decent volley from him. Alonso again, not across to his man. And that is gutting that. We should be 1-0 up at the break. Very undeserved, in my opinion, for Atletico Madrid. Yes, they've had a penalty, but they haven't really threatened us as much as we've threatened them. We should have been 2-0 up before they got that penalty. And we're going to have to try and fight for it now. They look like they're stepping the passing up, but I've still got the faith in my heart. And plus, Frank would never give up as Kante gets it in the middle. Tries to look for Ziyech. That's a good pass to Timo Werner. If we can get some decent play on here, we've got a chance. But Ziyech just struggling to find his feet a bit. He's had a couple of decent performances, then ones where he just goes missing. And this seems like another one of those missing ones as Carrasco's coming forward. Iago Aspas, they've still got the chance on here to make it 2-1 to them as it's going to fall for Saul. It's still not gone. They've hit it on the volley and it's just over the bar from Morata. Azpilicueta with the ball forward to Hakim Ziyech. Can he prove himself now? Good little bit of a trickery. He's good with his feet, but it's just that final ball or shot that he's not good at. As Kai Havertz has it now into Timo Werner. Timo Werner's almost got there. He's still got there. Took it off the defender and he scored. I don't know how he's got there in front of Oblak, but Timo has 2 in this fixture. I honestly don't know how he's scraped in front of his man there, celebrating. Ziyech's dragging him out. He's thinking they could still get themselves back in, Athletic, because they've been pushing, but we've pushed on the counter and put it past Oblak again, who isn't having the best of games. 2-1 to the Chelsea. However, it still could be a 2-2 as Kieran Trippier, the ex-Spurs man who we're going to have a rivalry with in this series, I suppose, because it's another North London club, I think, as they've got a chance here. Good blocking from Kante, and can we get there? No, just can't. Cuadrado going to come away with it again. Iago Aspas to Morata, who just can't score for love nor money. And Atletico Madrid with it. Oh, what a footing, but it's still gone back to him. And Willy Caballero, huge scrape out of his net. Amazing as Jorginho comes on now. Kovacic just need that bit of edge that Jorginho brings to the game. He slows the pace of it down as he got it away at the front post. Chelsea fans start singing now as the game's almost over. What a huge win this would be. Surely through to the next round if we get it. As Ziyech, good footwork. Can he get his goal here? Hakim Ziyech! And it's blocked in front of him. Still falls to Jorginho though. Kante's not going to shoot. Can Barkley do it? Takes a good touch and oh! Good save, Oblak. But hopefully that's game over as Timo Werner has a chance. Maybe Ziyech could get a goal. Hakim Ziyech, oh! Hits it straight down his throat and it's a 2-1 win. Yes, I'm gutted Ziyech didn't score. Yes, I'm gutted we didn't get more. But that rhymes and we've got the victory. Huge. Should be through. Probably can rest some players now in that Molde game. And yeah, focus on the Prem a bit more. Honestly, I'm buzzing with that result as we sit 6th. Not very good in the Prem as it's going. And Kurt Zouma is always worried about getting replaced. I'm going to try and reassure him as we need to try and pick this team for the Saints. A couple of players will be tired. And here it is. Only one change because the player's a little bit tired. And it's a bit unfair because he did play well in that game, just didn't score. As Caballero is still in there, he actually had a decent performance, surprised me there, with Azpilicueta going down now to 83, Zuma, Upamecano and Alonso at the back, with Kante, Kovacic and Havertz, the same three in midfield, with Willian coming in for Ziyech, who is the tired one, Werner and Pulisic through the middle three, as we're going to sim this game right now and see if we can get a win. I think it's at the St. Mary's as well. I think it's here. It's away from home. And we always get really close games when we sim them. Hopefully we can get the win against Southampton. And we do. A 2-0 one. Willian, who we've just put on, getting a goal with Christian Pulisic. That's very nice. He should be on like 4 now. And yes, does take us up to 5th. Above Arsenal, probably on goal difference, even though I don't think we've scored many goals. But I don't think we've conceded many as well. Only 5 against us, which is pretty decent to say we've lost 2 games. As Liverpool sit top of the league with no draws and no losses. Man City haven't lost, Man United haven't lost. So we actually are doing alright with 2 defeats. I thought we'd be like really below par so far. But yeah, it's probably the opponents we've had. Wolves maybe should be picking up the win there, and I can't remember who we got beat against. I think it was Liverpool, so no shame in that. And yes, before I forget, we've got to go back and do these numbers on people's tops. Where is Christian Pulisic? Here he is. He is number 22 in real life. Change kit number is 25 here. And Hakim Ziyech, the other one we're changing, so no problem with that. As Hakim Ziyech, change kit number 10. Who's number 10 at the moment? Willian. Sorry, mate. You're going to have to give it up. I know you're a decent player and all, but yeah, you're not good enough for the number 10 role, I don't think. Because I'll give you 23, because I don't want your number 6. I didn't even know that. Morata's only on loan at Atletico Madrid. I'm sure they've signed him, or they might have a clause in the contract to sign him, as we are in the international break at the moment, waiting to go into the fixture away. I think, no, it's at home against Newcastle. And here we are, arriving on the day as we get that beautiful message, although Caballero's been okay, saying Kepa is back. Let's see you back in action, mate, as I'm going to pick the team sheet, and he's probably in it. And here is the squad. I think there's one change at the back with Kepa in the net. Oh, that's a change, of course, from Caballero, as Azpilicueta's there with Tomori coming in, trying to train him up a bit, because I want him to be the leading centre-back in the future, with Upamecano at the side of him, and Alonso, Kante, Havertz and Kovacic not doing wrong at all. It's a bit of a shame for Barkley and Jorginho, but I can't take any of them out. With Willian replacing Ziyech because of that goal, and maybe could keep on doing it as Ziyech's dropped to the bench, with Werner and Pulisic still there. Hopefully Timo can score. And I've got to remember to put Tammy on off the bench. I've replaced him with Giroud because he's got really unsettled at the club. And I want him to be the future for Chelsea because I feel like that's what Frank will do. He'll play Werner and he'll play Tammy as well. And guess what, guys? I've skipped it again. Apologies. They've got Martin Dubravka in the net with Milcraft, Fabian Schär, Federico Fernandez and Danny Rose at the back. Matt Ritchie, Campagna, Rongier and Joe Linton through the middle with Simeone, Zaza and Alan St. Maximin up front. He's not really a striker, St. Maximin, is he? And I feel really bad because I've skipped the good replays this time. The not replays? What do you call it? Like graphics at the start of the game. As Timo Werner's got a chance early on here. Gives it to Christian Pulisic. Could we score early on again? Like we did before. Christian Pulisic from the wing like we did before. As Kovacic hits it straight over Martin Dubravka's net. And here's Kovacic. Come on. We've still got chances here. We've got Willian making the run around. What can Willian do? Different number. Can 23 be lucky for him? He's got a good chance here. And oh, it was just straight at him. Started brightly though in this one, which I like to see. Azpilicueta with the ball at his feet. Gives it to Mateo Kovacic. Oh, and that's a poor pass straight to Rongier in the midfield, who looks like he's a player who's come from Nantes, as we try and get there, and that is a rough tackle, very rough from Kovacic, and he's going to get booked for it. As Kai Havertz has it now, gives it to Kante. Haven't seen Havertz shoot much, as Kovacic has a chance here, through the middle to Timo Werner. What can Timo Werner do? Tries to cut back inside, and that is a poor pass. Still got the ball back though, as he tries to hit it, falls to Kovacic. Good controls from him, waits for Kante. Can he pass it back in? And no, I always don't like to shoot with N'Golo Kante, but maybe I need to try and do so more because he keeps getting that ball in that position. And it's just the perfect one to hit the target with, as Joelinton's caught offside. Christian Pulisic the ball now, and look at this. Look how far back they're defending though. Newcastle playing very realistic. To say career mode isn't the most realistic of games in the world. As Azpilicueta gets the ball here, passes it to Kai Havertz, messing around with it at the edge of the box. There it is. Oh, and Werner can't put it in, although the defending was a bit scruffy, still can't get his foot on that ball. And here's Willian. Chance here for a goal. Can Timo Werner hit it? No. But he's going to win a corner. First half is probably going to be goalless. Not many chances for both teams as, oh, we almost got there. I mean, chances of venom as well, because we've had a couple of iffy shots as we need to try and keep Alan St. Maximin. It's really hard to get his name right straight away. As Zaza has it now to Joe Linton, who's on the wing. And it's a chance here for Newcastle. Oh, Tomori has been dispossessed by his own man, Kovacic. And Joe Linton with a chance to cross. Azpilicueta, what are you doing? Oh! When I click B, hoof it the right way at least, as Kepa's going to throw that. And yeah, we're not going to get his foot on it. It's going to be half time. That really scared me then, Cesar. You can't be doing that to me. Or else Reece James will just snap your position up. Newcastle clinging on to the 0-0 at the moment. So in this second half, just need to make sure we score. And you might see this as a bit of a risk, but all substitutes are a risk, aren't they? With Tammy Abraham going up front and Hakim Ziyech going on the wing for Willian, who of course scored in the last fixture. That's the only reason he started. As can we get a chance here just before he goes off? Werner likes to score when he knows he's getting subbed off. As Kovacic gives it in the middle to Kante. Can he put this out wide? He can. Kai Havertz making the run round his man. Kai Havertz to hit it. Saved by Dubravka. Oh, and Timo Werner can't get there. Still a chance if Havertz wins it. He does. Bouncing all over the place. Not Timo Werner. Willian to head it down to Kante. And can Kovacic hit it? It's blocked. And breathe as, can we get Tammy Abraham on this straight away off the bench? Oh, he almost did, but it's fallen to Hakim Ziyech yet to score. To Upamecano, good back heel, out wide to Pulisic again. Good ball across the net, and we've won the header. Is that Kai Havertz? No, it's Marcus Alonso with the header at the back post. I think he got the winner against Chelsea as well at home when they played him on early in the season. Good from Alonso there. And to say he's been poor defensively, offensively, I think he's been decent, like he is in real life, as he gets there before the other left-back, the opposing left-back, Danny Rose, who doesn't get low enough, and it's an ex-Spurs player, or still a Spurs player who's on loan, so that makes it a bit more bitter for him, as we get there above him, and look at that, Bruce going mental. A chance for Newcastle to whip it in. Hopefully they don't take the most of the set pieces, as that's a good whipped-in ball. Oh, and they were running at Kepa. I thought that man in front of him, I think it's Almiron off the bench, almost got there as Tomori's going to come away with it. Down the wing to Christian Pulisic. He's got a tall man in Tammy waiting for him at the edge of the box as we've got Hakim Ziyech as well at the other side. Cuts back. That's handball. And that is a really bad handball. Good job I've turned him on. Ziyech to stand in the box. I'm going to try and put this at the front. I think that's a bit really off actually. As can we get there with Tammy though? No, that is very, very poor from Hakim Ziyech. And here's Christian Pulisic coming away with the ball. He's been decent. He just hasn't scored for me unless we've been simming games. As Tammy Abraham is in the box. Can we get this to Tammy Abraham? No, it goes over to Hakim Ziyech. Oh, and that was almost Ziyech's first goal and he's tapped it out as well. Shame. And Alan St. Maximin's on the end of a big ball over the top here. Maybe that Ziyech chance is going to come back to bite us as they almost got the header in. Lucky they didn't. Kai Havertz to cross it out, and that's a really good ball to Hakim Ziyech. Can we get a chance on here? Tammy Abraham with a first time touch straight through to Pulisic. Gonna wait for Kante. This is a really good move. N'Golo Kante rides the tackle. What's he doing running down this wing? Give it back to Pulisic, who actually has pace. Into Tammy. We've got Kovacic making the move. Mateo Kovacic to make it 2, and what a save. Dubravka keeps them in it. Hopefully they're not going to be in it for long though, as that's a good ball over the top. Oh, Alonso doing his defensive work finally, as Kante can come away with it. We've got Pulisic down the side, but it's not going to be needed to go down that side as we get a 1-0 win. Oh, all of these games are getting close in this save already, as yes, we get the victory, deservedly won as well. And I hope it would have just been more for the goal difference. And now we sim another game against Mould, and then we have Burnley, I think, after that. Just want to get the Premier League right, as we can probably rotate for this game. I'm not really worried about this. And yeah, I've tried to keep it fairly realistic to trying to get the win. It's just the bench that's changed a bit with Kepa in the net, Reece James, Tomori, Upamecano and Alonso at the back, so one change there. With Kante staying in, because I like it when he stays, a work engine, with Barkley and Jorginho both coming in, with Willian, Abraham and Ben Rama coming in. You know I love my side, Ben Rama in this team, as hopefully he can perform and maybe impress you a lot with a goal if he can do so. As we've got Mulder going to sim it, and if we lose to this after beating Atletico, I'll be heartbroken. Can we get the victory? We get a 3-0 one, and Said Benrahma scores. Get in there. Jorginho with a missed penalty, Alonso with 2 into the left back, Willian with another in a sim, and then Benrahma, of course, beautifully scoring. Oh, you don't know how buzzing I am with that. Finally proved himself, because I thought when I made the signing, it's realistic, but maybe it's not good for career mode, as we've actually made it pay off there. Just need to grow him to like 80 rated so he sits as a Willian kind of player. And we've still got to change the team up. 5th in the Premier League, not good enough. We need to be in the top 4 at least. At least, if we're not challenging for the league, which is a bit of a big ask with the team we have, but you never know. And we've gone back to full strength. I think this is the strongest team we've got, with Kepa in the net, Azpilicueta, Zuma, Upamecano and Alonso at the back, with Kante, Havertz and Kovacic through the midfield 3, with the front 3 being Ziyech, Werner and Pulisic again. And yeah, Burnley always are a tricky one. If you watch Mark Goldbridge, you know that. I watch him on YouTube, although I'm not a Man United fan. But they are tricky in saves I've done, because they always go and sign such continental players, which makes them amazing, which is so un-Burnley-esque. It's unreal. And there's Dyche. Might be going in real life, Sean Dyche. Hope he doesn't, because I feel like Burnley is his club. It's just a feud, I think, with the chairman. As look, Ito, don't know him. Castrovilli. Who's he? And here is the Burnley lineup on this dark night at Turf Moor. Nick Pope in the net with Seamus Coleman, Ben B, Tarkowski and Taylor at the back, with Ito, Castrovoli, Cork and Dwight McNeil, with Jay Rodriguez and Yarmachuk. Josh Mutabongo on the bench. I mean, who? Who are these? Where are they dragging him from? I know Coleman, of course. I didn't think they'd give him the captaincy straight away. I thought they'd give it Tarkowski or Ben Mee, as he comes straight from Everton. Hopefully he can get a result here. And here's Alonso passing it out from Kepa, because they had a shot from range which didn't really challenge. And Kovacic not really challenging, going away from his man Ito, who's gave it up to Yarmachuk. They've got a chance here, Burnley, early on. I said they were good. They've got it through and they've put it in the back of the net. 6 minutes in, and we're already 1-0 down to Burnley. Jay Rodriguez with it. Oh, we've been extremely poor so far, but it's only been 6 in-game minutes, which I think we can come back, but it's not nice to go 1-0 down. We've kept a couple of clean sheets, and Jade Rodriguez gets his first of the season. This is a full-strength team as well, by the way, as we need to come across the net. We've actually done a good run there with Pulisic, and Hakim Ziyech with it out wide. It'd be good if he could get his first goal here. He's got a couple of men around him, and he just tries to be take too many touches with his footwork, because he's got another chance here though. Hakim Ziyech hits it, and it's miles wide. Come on, still can make this better, as Kovacic has it. Out to Christian Pulisic. Tries to turn past Ito. Puts it around his man as well. Kovacic with a chance to put us level, and a good sliding challenge from Ben Mee. Always rated him. As we've got a corner. Can we get something from this? Ziyech to whip it in there. Havertz Pope punches it. Another good player. They've got a couple of good players, Burnley, as we can't get near it again. Dwight McNeil to come away with it, and we're just struggling to try and break them down. Always a good defensive team though, with Sean Dyche at the helm. And here's N'Golo Kante on it now. Gives it to Mateo Kovacic. Down the line to Alonso. Can he put it down the line even further? He can. To Christian Pulisic. Needs to try and get past Captain Coleman, as he actually does put it inside. Here's Timo Werner. Needs someone at the edge of the box to cut it back to, but he's still got the ball, Timo Werner, and he's put it in the top bins. Don't know how or where that goal has come from. I don't know how he's put it in the back of the net, as Timo Werner has another. This guy single-handedly carrying us. Look at this from Timo. Ben Mee comes across, still has it. I thought someone was going to be at the edge there. I mean, Kante is, but Till's too far away, as I don't know how. I don't know how that's gone past Tarkowski, past Nick Pope, into the back of the net. Poor dive from the keeper, I think. And yeah, we're on level terms now, but I'd like to be in the lead. And maybe we could put ourselves 1-0 up before half-time. Here's Kovacic. He's got Timo Werner making the move. Can Timo Werner get another? He's got Tarkowski coming across. He cuts back and oh, if I could have got that in the middle, that would have been a real big chance. Burnley actually struggling now. We've turned the momentum on its head without a drinks break as well, as N'Golo Kante has it. Puts it out wide to Pulisic. Pulisic needs to put it around his man to Kovacic, who's going to get there. Cross it in, and oh! It looks like it might have just crept in the way the ball was moving in the air. As Ziyech's going to whip it in. Can we get there with Werner? No, but it's been given as a penalty. Is that handball or something? I don't know, but it's a penalty to us. Tarkowski the guilty one, and it's not doing anything. The replay is not happening. It's just Tarkowski walking. Can we watch this back? What happens? Is it handball? It looks like he jumps up. Oh, it is. Strikes the arm. That's good. I'm loving that I've turned handballs on now, as it definitely was. Let's have another look at the... Oh, doesn't show us another look. Why was that there? So we're going to give this penalty to... It looks like Timo does have the best penalty, so he is the man for the job. I think Nick Pope's a bit tall, so maybe it's a risk putting it there. And oh, it was even off target, the circle, but Timo Werner off the post gets another. This guy, we're going to call him a kid then, but that's Abraham who's the kid, is special. Look at this. I mean, it's a penalty, but what a sublime finish. Posting in. Nick Pope doesn't even move, and we've turned the game fully on its head now. We turn momentum around, we got the leveller, and now we've got, hopefully, the winner, although I'd like a bit more. And yes, 1-0 up at the break, as Burnley look like they're struggling a bit now. Sean Dyche is going to rip into them, as they've only had one shot on target and we've conceded to it. So that's not very good on our part. But hopefully more goals for us, unless they can change the game again, because we've done it. Maybe they could again. And Upamecano trying to come across. Ito with the ball though now. Burnley's got another chance. Good clearance from Kurt Zouma, who has been really good. Saying he's 81 rated. He has been very, 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 very good for us in the defence. As Azpilicueta has to get there. It's bounced off Zouma. He almost caused a problem there when I was saying very a lot. And N'Golo Kante with it now. Just, I don't know with Kante. His passing's a bit off, but his defensive duty's just solid. But I guess that's what he's there for. As McNeil has it. Dwight McNeil coming at us. As Azpilicueta gets there across. Kante with it now. Can he prove me wrong with the passing? He can do there, because that was a good one. And now Hakim Ziyech with it. Werner, I want you to make the move. Timo Werner does now, but it's easy for Charlie Taylor. And Burnley's actually got a couple forward here. They've passed it weirdly though. Didn't expect them to do that ball as Azpilicueta dives in. And it's going to be a corner to Burnley. The crowd getting on them backs now. They're wanting another, as Kai Havertz is going to make way for Jorginho. Want that slowed gameplay again, as it's going to go in. Oh, Kepa struggled, and oh, it's off the line from Aspi. Big chance from there. Danger still not gone, as Azpilicueta has to get across. That's a good ball, and oh, two players missing it. I don't know how it's still 2-1 to us. Crowd on the backs again, and it's over the top. Kepa, please get there. Oh, Kepa, you good? He's good at one-on-ones, but the risks he takes, it's just like risks he can't stop as well, which is realistic as well. As Kovacic tries to put it over the top as well, gets it to Pulisic. Maybe a hat-trick for Timo Werner here if he can get there. Or he does. Christian Pulisic. I don't know why I tried to shoot with him there, and it's blocked. And we've got to be careful now. We can't concede to Burnley here. We can't concede. We can't have a 2-2 game. As Dwight McNeil down the middle puts it out to Mbongo off the bench. Azpilicueta trying to get across. Kepa punches it. You don't punch that, Kepa. You catch it and waste time, but hopefully the game will be over. And that's 3 wins out of 3 on camera. And we beat Southampton and Mould, so it's 5 wins out of 5 today. Beautiful month, unbeaten. Lampard should be getting manager of the month, and maybe Timo Werner player. But we can't be that greedy. Up to 4th, where we belong, as Wolves haven't played yet, though. Same with Man City and Man United, so they could take a further gap. I'd like to be 3rd or 2nd, but I'd take 4th at the end of this first season, as Tomori finally grows up a rating. No players on the top scorers as well. I thought we would do by now. As what's the next month's running? I'll do that. At the end of the month, I'll look at the next one. So we have Watford, Mould, Palace, Man City and Leipzig. I think I'm going to play maybe Palace, Leipzig and Man City. Maybe sim Watford and Mould again, because that's not going to be an entertaining game, although it's the Champions League. And yeah, I don't mind the running we've got now. It looks decent. And unfortunately, guys, this is the end of this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Complete turnaround from the last one. Like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. 300 before the end of the year. Saying it every episode now to try and make it a reality, speak it into existence. As I hope you guys have a good day. In a bit, enjoy the football if any's on, because I'm recording this early. Peace.